everyone, welcome back to Dungeons and Ale. My name is Benny, that is Andy, that is Houston, that is Dan. What are your assassin names? Because I couldn't write them.
Igor.
Okay. Andy, who are you?
It's pronounced Igor.
Oh, Igor, I apologize. I can't even pronounce
Andy,
my
who are
name.
you?
I'm Whistler, I think.
It is Igor.
Whistler, I think.
Yeah, I'm Whistler.
Dan?
I am Edward the Second.
What happened to the
Is that
first?
your last name or your first name? Or is
Also,
your last
I'm
name
pretty
the
sure-
second?
B is my middle name.
Second is your
my
last
I'm pretty
name.
sure they skip the second, and it's always Junior,
No.
and then the third.
I like Dan's just.
This
no.
is in Italy at a certain time frame.
That's
Don't
fair.
worry about it.
I worry about everything.
Well, so for those who are wondering, we started doing an Assassin's Creed tabletop as a tester. I own this board game called Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice. We have a bunch of Assassin's Creed miniatures, boards, and stuff like that. Andy came up with the idea that we should make an RPG or do something else with it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
took
sorry
that as
about
do a
that.
legit D&D
Yeah,
game.
That's my bad, guys. Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
So anybody who doesn't like this, you can blame Andy. We decided to do
I blame Andy.
So we did a tester session, and you guys enjoyed it. And for those who are asking, I am working on the next chapter of Miscreation. For those who weren't asking, now you know. And if you want to know what Miscreation is, go click that playlist.
Hey, you can't blame me for this one. That wasn't my idea.
That's true.
I liked
right.
that one, though, so it's okay.
Did you? Okay.
I don't know. There's a lot of pulsating walls.
Exactly.
got
Why do you
weird.
think I liked it?
Yeah.
That's fair.
So anyway, guys, we are today going to continue our Assassin's Creed session. But before we can get into that, I need to say, go join us at the ale portion because we're cutting to that and you don't have a choice. Hey everyone, welcome back to the ale portion, which doesn't involve ale. It involves whiskeys. I really should have named it Dungeons and Whiskey, but whatever. And today we're not even doing a whiskey.
Yeah,
So
we are.
I got 3 recipes, and then I found one that Huey's going to like, and I didn't research this one to see if we're going to make this one properly ahead of time.
So we're not.
So we're not going to make it
So you're
properly?
going to give me a raw egg again.
No, there's no raw component this time.
I don't believe
Okay,
you.
so I have this. It's Bailey's S'mores, okay? And on the side, they have a recipe, the S'mores Teeny. It has no measurements. So we're going to make that to begin with.
Woo!
Okay, smell that now.
Tell me that don't stink.
Steak.
Okay, so the S'mores Teeny, with no measurements, has vodka, Bailey's, and chocolate sauce. That's all that's in it. So,
Oh, you do have chocolate sauce.
Uh-huh.
Is it expired?
does the chocolate sauce expire? It does not. Well, it expires in January 2024. So we're good. We're good.
Does chocolate sauce expire?
Does it, Chef?
I'm never going to lose a job. He's just going to kill himself if I leave because he's going to eat expired food.
All right, so, according to this, there's no measurements. So,
I'm about to die.
no, I'm going to go with an assumption that it's a 50-50 split with some chocolate sauce. Okay? Assumption.
You couldn't even give me a martini glass?
I don't have it because I don't make martinis normally. So I got you a chocolate milk glass. Well, I figured if I'm going to pour this into something, it's just water.
Yeah, it's not the vodka.
Okay, you know what? We gotta fill the glass up more, so we're just gonna go more vodka. Okay, and then we're gonna go. You know what? Since we're just making chocolate milk with some alcohol in it, we're gonna go extra on the Baileys. Okay.
That's good. That's good. Okay.
No, I was doing 3 and 3. I did 3 of each.
Oh, okay.
But then we gotta do a little more Baileys. See? So 4 Baileys. They didn't give me measurements. In my defense, we're winging it. All right. Okay. So we've got like what has coffee milk consistency.
It doesn't look awful like
Right.
the last one he made me.
Right. So we're gonna. No, hold on. This is. You ever get that? Like the. Okay. And then we're gonna.
I don't think that's what they meant with chocolate syrup. I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure it's like the
I'm
donut.
pretty sure it's the decoration on the glass.
I think so too. But I'm trying to make you chocolate milk, basically. So now we gotta get the color to look like this is the Benny S'mortini because there's no measurements. So.
Where's my marshmallow?
We
That
don't-
one has a marshmallow on it.
I have to get that. And then we had the blowtorch. I could have toasted
You
one.
could have. We could have had a marshmallow. But
Okay.
no.
All right. Tasters.
We're gonna do shots of S'mortini. I mean, I'll give you this. It looks like chocolate milk.
Okay.
I'll also give you this. You're terrible at pouring.
You ready?
I'm terrible at drinking. Ugh.
It's got vodka in it.
It's gross, and I downed it.
I think it wouldn't be bad if we went more Baileys and more chocolate syrup.
Probably it's probably not equal parts. I'm gonna tell you that right
Okay,
now.
so then for the remake.
No, we're not doing it again.
But if you just dilute that vodka a little bit more, it's actually a pretty good drink,
It
right?
wasn't awful.
Would you drink it?
I doubt it.
Like, do you want me to make you one for dinner tonight?
No, I can't say that I do.
So this is not the drink you're gonna have at the game?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today. This one's actually pretty simple. You just buy your Bailey's s'mores. No, I gotta put this in the fridge. Damn it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Oh, thanks, bud. Yeah, we need more chocolate syrup. All right. If you're wondering, that wasn't an ad segment. Go watch it. Trust me. Huey's face is funny.
Where's the airport?
It's right there in the middle.
Which one is it?
I see that a lot. I occasionally look at the comments, and where's the ale portion seems to be the number one comment I notice.
Because we'll forget to put it in.
Yeah.
But we have mass recorded ale with whiskey and
I
rum.
mean,
Mass recorded?
There's only one ale, and that's because I brought my own.
Is it that one?
Yeah, it's this one right here. You can see the glitter now. I don't know if you're gonna.
That's the episode we're going to put into this. That's
This
it.
is probably not the episode it's on because that would be funny. But there's glitter in there now.
Now that makes it sound like you added it yourself.
Maybe I did.
He went upstairs. Beer.
He's got his little glitter
I keep a little pocket of
Glitter,
edible
yeah.
glitter at all
right.
times.
Now, when we last left off, you were sent
we're
by the
getting into
assassin's
it.
order to investigate the local bathhouse in a region far from
Who's
Rome.
the leader of the assassin?
What's
order?
his name?
Ezio.
What's his backstory?
I quit.
Play a game.
Which one?
Which one?
All three of the Ezio trilogy.
Yeah, well, one of those.
Oh my god. Can you police the cats?
Isn't it 1, 2, and 3? Or is that Altair?
No, one is Altair. I know that.
Two is Ezio, and then Brotherhood is Ezio, and then Revelations is Ezio.
Okay.
Yeah, they weren't good with numbering.
Yeah.
And then 3 is Connor.
Of course.
And then 4 is Edward.
Who's
your
not an assassin.
grandfather.
yeah,
Or-
that's the first. He's Edward
Yeah.
the first.
pretty sure timeline-wise, you wouldn't be the second, but we'll give it to you.
No, I'm like really far down there, but there
was-
wasn't an Edward
It
between.
was like Edward was like his uncle, and for some reason they named him after the uncle, but
Yeah.
named him the second, even though that's
For
not how that works.
Some reason they named her after the uncle.
And
if
then
you
they
know
just
what I
stopped
mean.
numbering them. 'cause
Yeah,
Then they were just like
it
Unity.
just got
Syndicate.
weird.
So anyway, upon arrival, you each found your own way inside.
I killed people.
Igor managed to scale the rooftops and take out the odd number of guards up there
That is how I said it at
before
the start.
sleeping in the window. Followed by Whistler, bribing the guards at the entryway. Gotta say it's sultry.
I think
was
he
gonna
wants
say-
to sleep with Whistler.
I didn't say whisper.
I was gonna say,
That's what I
think
think he thought. Yeah. Followed by whisper.
I would have heard whisper.
Oh.
I said
Followed by
whisper.
Whistler bribing the guards at the entryway.
Oh, that one's gone forever.
Edward then messed everything up and distracted the entire town's worth of guards on one side of the map and walked right in.
Hey,
I wouldn't call that a mess up.
I'm gonna
It's
say
maybe a mess up for him, but for me and Whistler, it worked perfectly.
they didn't see me.
Well, except for those people who screamed.
They did see it.
Yeah, those people saw you.
Yeah, but they don't know.
It was weird because you had no,
they did.
pants
That's why
on.
they screamed.
Yeah, it's okay.
They
They
definitely
forgot.
screamed.
They didn't think you were like a shadow.
They forgot.
But the
It's
guards
fine.
weren't there.
That's fair. I'll give you
and
that.
the guards are the ones that
So-
I'm actually worried about.
Since you all entered the bathhouse at a different time. Okay, and a recap real quick so you know why you've been sent here. Individuals in the bathhouse are coming out feeling imbued with some kind of like healthy regeneration kind of a situation.
We will not stand for that bullshit.
How dare they go to a rub and tug?
It's potentially being linked to an ancient artifact from the precursors, first civilization, Isu, depending on what era of Assassin's Creed you're playing.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's what I said.
I'm pretty sure I'm in the era where we don't know what that is.
Technically, you guys don't know. You just know ancient artifacts.
Right,
Today
right,
you're
right.
gonna find out.
It's magic.
So you guys were sent here with the assumption that it's probably not those things, but you were sent to investigate.
Yeah,
and
it's
figure
rub
out
and tug.
Yep.
what- Everyone feels regenerated
I
after.
prefer a tug and rub.
We go in and turns out it's just essential oils.
That would be the greatest conclusion to this campaign ever.
This is just lavender. What the hell?
Some nice candles lit. That's all.
So since you all arrived at different times, we're going to start as you entered the building to give everyone a head start ahead of Dan before Dan does it Danisms.
He's literally coming in behind me. Right?
So Huey, you were the first one who came in through your window.
Yeah. What do I see?
Which window?
Down up there.
That window.
Oh, you're over there.
Yeah.
There were 3 over here, so I thought all of us were here.
In front of you, Houston, is a
confusing.
storehouse. Looks like the room hasn't been messed with in some time. There's a thick layer of dust on the boxes that have been placed ages ago. The boxes are stacked 3 high, and they are 6 feet apart. But you notice that while they're mostly flush with the wall, one appears to be pushed out, about an inch. Outside of the door, you hear people moving and conducting their daily operations in the bathhouse.
Sounds like moaning.
It's
Must be Whistler.
God,
Whisper.
look at the drapery.
Do I see anything besides that 1 inch thing? That's
No, they look
floating
pretty
there?
flush to the wall. Like they've all been pushed in here and in general. If you want to roll perception, you could check the box to see what's in them.
11.
So trying to open the boxes, you realize you don't know what draperies and soiled sheets are.
Soiled. I was right.
But due to the thick layer of dust, you have a feeling that this is all the dirty linens that have just been shoved into this back room after whatever.
Doesn't seem
they-
like the best place for him, but okay.
They weren't
Dirty
known for their
linens.
hygiene in this era.
I push the, and try to,
You don't know nothing about Italy during this era.
Andy,
push.
what was the hygienic regime of the?
I don't know, but I don't pretend to know.
I bet it was healthier than they put them in random boxes to sit in a storeroom for months on
Do you
end.
know what
I
the
don't know.
Black
That's
Plague
how we got
is and how it started?
Yeah, that was in Europe.
And not Italy during the
England.
Renaissance.
Right, but it's the same practices.
Ben's like, I played in Assassin's Creed, guys. I know everything about history.
They talked about their hygiene in Assassin's Creed.
They were like, we brushed teeth, we washed the linens.
We had eagles.
Anyway.
we could see through the eyes of.
Yeah, what happened to that? Why can't we do that anymore? Anyway, I'll try to push so I can squeeze through that 1 inch.
Pushing it, you feel a direct resistance. Like there's a reason why it's not.
There's someone else
No.
pushing on the
I'm
other
trying
side.
to push it so I can fit
Hold
behind
on. Okay,
it.
so
Yeah.
there's 2 more boxes on top of it. So give me a strength roll. If you're gonna try to just push 3 boxes worth of stuff.
I fail.
So you just like.
8. I move the boxes out of the way first because I'm
Okay,
a
so you
weak
take them
link.
off. You start kind of shuffling them around.
Yeah.
They're a lot lighter, a lot easier to
Quietly.
move.
Turns out
As
they're
you-
full of rocks.
This one's just full of rocks.
Give me a stealth roll to see how quietly.
Ooh. You dropped a box.
Not necessarily. 15.
15. So as you're pulling them off of the wall, you begin to start juggling one of them as you're beginning to tip and fall with it.
This is the longest fall I've ever seen.
Give me acrobatics to see if you can catch it. I'll give you, because you did roll high, I'll give you a roll.
I don't need it. I got a nat 20.
So as it's falling backwards, you catch it on one hand. While you catch the other one, you begin to juggle the 2 boxes, and then you gently put them down.
God, that was awesome if anybody saw it.
And you hear outside in the hallway, wow, I feel like my hearing was very acute and I rolled very high. But I guess I heard nothing.
Must have been the wind.
15's not bad.
I rolled a 17.
And a half.
Now I move that box.
Pulling it out,
I just lift it. Why pull it when I can just lift it?
giving yourself a space, you see up against the wall, a circular kind of like stone shape in the floor. I sent you an image earlier what it looks similar to.
Yeah.
You want to pull it up
No.
so I can see it?
No.
Oh, okay. That's
You're
fine.
not in here.
That's right.
You don't
You
need to
know
see
what?
it.
All right. That's fair.
Oh, God.
You're not even in the building yet, Dan.
No, I'm not. I'm making some
You're
girls
still
scream
drunk.
out here.
Hot?
No, it's not a good kind of screen.
No.
No,
So
it's not.
it's similar to that. Instead of letters, though,
Okay.
there's a lot of lines and jagged like edges that don't seem to line up properly.
Got it. Does it move?
As you begin to try and twist it, you see there's 3 sections, each of them kind of twisting a little bit.
It's like Sky.
It feels like it hasn't been moved in a while, so it's giving you a little bit of resistance.
You got to look on the underside of the claw where it'll show you the
Oh, yeah.
eagle, bear, and owl.
I look for a claw in this room.
You do not see an eagle, bear, and
man. All right.
All right, Andy, at this point, because you were pretty much right behind him, you come walking in the front door. Okay?
My God, look at the drapery.
As you enter the building, you notice amazing drapery.
This is really nice. It's probably just essential oils.
Oh, God. Hello. Where'd you come from?
Over there.
He was right over there for a second, then
Oh,
came around that way.
He's like a ninja. He's never heard that in his
Bad
life.
ninja.
In front of you is what appears to be a guest book.
You should sign it.
I do. I walk up, open it. Or is it open?
It's opened already with a little quill next to it.
Sure.
On the top of the stairs, you do see 2 guards. They're kind of talking to each other.
Sure.
Flip him off.
And that's pretty much it. You just see 2 stairs ornately going up in an ornate fashion.
They always ornate. God, look how ornately those stairs go upward.
Draperies are everywhere. They're all a royal purple velvet. Very hard to acquire at this day and age.
This place must have cost them a pretty penny.
Looks red to me, but what do I know?
I look in the guest book. Are there any names I recognize?
Roll history.
Ooh.
We never do history.
We never roll history.
17.
You recognize quite a few of the upper echelon, kind of like the various senators and stuff like that in the area. And it seems like they've all come in within the last 3 days.
Is Jesus on the list?
Is Jesus on the list? Is Jesus
Not
on
during
the
this
list?
time period. Probably.
That's way before this. That's
Oh.
People could be named Jesus.
Hey,
Jesus.
go all the way back. See how far back it goes.
Year 1.
There he is.
he was the second guy in here.
First one was God. I signed the book. I signed William Bartholomew Marco Polo. And make sure I flourish at the end. And then walk up the stairs, I guess.
As you walk up the stairs, you see the 2 guards. They kind of like put their hands on the swords. Hello. Welcome
Hi.
to the, I didn't name it. Welcome to the bathhouse of,
Is that where I am? There was no sign out front.
welcome to the bathhouse. Behind us are the rooms where the ladies of the night will take you if you,
See, I was right. It's a rub and tug.
Also, why they're not ladies of the night? It's mid-afternoon.
That's true.
And it's also legal at this era, so.
Yes, they wouldn't even call them that. They're courtesans.
The courtesans will take you back here. But you are not allowed to enter the back rooms until you speak with the madame down by the bathhouse. And they motion you to the, facing them. I gotta orient myself. He motions
To the
his
right.
He motions to his left. You're right.
Okay. Thank you.
He, realizing you're not here to do anything shady, relinquishes the sword, turns back to his buddy. So yeah, apparently some idiot outside was breaking into houses and just breaking into various things. The guard's been told me.
How did they tell you that? They don't have radios.
Hello?
There's no way they would have gotten here before me.
The Eagles.
A messenger pigeon.
It's the Eagles. They can see
Watch
through
out.
the eyes of the
That's
Eagles.
what it is.
Yeah.
It's all the deep state. They're drones. This is getting weird. I don't even know what's going on
getting
anymore.
crazy.
Are we in the Renaissance or some sort of post-apocalyptic era?
Little column A, little column
Yeah,
B.
seriously. Ben's not creative enough for that. Anyway, I walk through
This
past
isn't
the
actually
guard.
Assassin's Creed. We're doing Fallout.
Yeah. But everybody, oddly enough, started dressing like it was the Renaissance.
Well,
again.
obviously.
Yeah. I
No, he
walk
goes this
past
way.
them.
No, to the right. Yep. If you go through them, they'll go back to the swords. As you enter into the next room, sitting at the desk right there, you see what appears to be a receptionist. She just motions you down the stairs. Down the stairs, you already hear the water flowing. You hear people talking. You hear women giggling. You hear men chasing them around. And the pitter-patter of very fat senators running around with the women.
We're in the Playboy Mansion.
You also hear a
grotto?
giant thud because the fat senators fell.
I'm just picturing like that.
by the pool.
Stop running! The women don't want you. Deal with it.
Where's that voice coming from? All right, I keep going, I guess.
All right. So as you enter
There's
downstairs,
a lot of people sitting around not doing much in this bathhouse.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, that's.
Yeah, it's a bathhouse for you.
I've never been to one. Don't
Me
know.
either. You're in between all 4 rooms at once.
Oh, good, more guards.
He's like, come at me, bro.
As you walk down straight in front of you over in this area, that's where you kind of see the bathing area, various waterfalls. You see kind of like angel statues pouring over the faces.
Stripping. All right.
Sitting around the pool, you see 3 very old fat men, and then there appears to be a few women kind of tucked away where that fountain is on our board there. And you do see what you would assume is the madame because she's wearing the royal purple.
She's wearing
velvet
clothes, unlike
outfit.
everyone else.
And she's flanked by 2 guards sitting on a rather ornate-looking sofa.
Why
She's
did
got
they get
one.
comfort?
She's got this wine glass kind of tucked between her fingers. She's got what appears to be a deep red wine sitting there, and she's just got a cigarette thing coming out over here. I don't know if they had it in the Renaissance, but
I was going to say, now we're in France?
I'm pretty sure they didn't.
We're in France in the early 1900s.
I think tobacco was around.
No, tobacco was a...
It was
tobacco.
around.
Yeah.
But definitely not a
not in the
cigarette
form of
stick.
how we know it
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
And she just looks at you and she says, "Welcome.
No.
I see you have found your way into Eleanor's bathhouse. I've just named it."
I swear it was called something else 5 seconds ago, but okay.
Where are you here to partake of the wonderful healing waters, or are you here to partake of the wonderful healing women?
Ooh.
Yes. It's 100% what I'm here to take
Little
up.
column A, little column B.
All right then.
I answered your question. So.
Pick any of the women behind me, and they will take you upstairs. It'll only cost you 5 money pieces, because I don't think we clarified what the money is in the era.
You don't know what the money is in the era, do you?
I realized when writing today's script, I did not, because we said gold last time.
We'll
and
just
I'm
call it
pretty-
pesos.
No.
It was never in
It was
Italy.
the Mexican Renaissance.
But I'm pretty sure they didn't have gold pieces they were trading around like we used last time.
I don't know.
No, I
They
don't
might
actually
have.
know what their form of money was called. Now that I think about
5 of whatever our form of money is. And she swirls the wine glass.
That could be really cheap.
it. That's true.
Or really expensive. We don't know.
Do you have 5?
I am
Whatever our
Monies?
currency is.
I do not
Do you have 5 monies?
I gave it all the way to get inside. I assume to have misplaced my money's purse. There was, now that I think about it, there was a wet bandit outside who was causing some trouble. He must have swiped my money's purse.
On that, almost as if on cue, Dan, you come barging in the door. Behind you, you hear the slamming, Andy, and off in the distance.
My God! Oh, yeah, Bart.
There he is.
And then you come in, Dan, and you just hear fire of the outfit just splashing. A puddle is forming at your feet, and both guards
Just
walk.
I just want Dan to be like, as you're dripping and getting a puddle, good morning.
For those who didn't watch last episode, Dan decided to swim through the canal to
No.
get over here.
I tried
Fell.
jumping and I fell
He
into
fell
the
into
canal.
the canal.
But then I swam around and they didn't see me.
After that, he was like, well, I'm already wet.
Exactly.
And then jumped in. Yeah.
Exactly.
As you enter and you hear the splashing, both the guards kind of look over the banister. Can we help you?
Oh, you would not believe the day that I am having. I was just walking across the bridge, and then this guy just came running past with guards chasing him, and he just shoved me aside, and I fell into the water. So I was like, well, I got to clean up, and I've heard really good things about this bathhouse and how they have some sort of very healing qualities, and I wanted to try it out.
Roll persuasion.
By the way, they were known as the Florin
Oh, it was Florence. Could you collect that in Assassin's Creed?
during the Renaissance.
It'd be 5 florins.
6?
My Florin's purse.
I think that was a good convincing
I thought it
speech.
was too.
Thank you. I think that's...
That seems very viable,
Look,
but
I
have.
This
I have-
seems like it could have happened.
But I have heard through our deep state messenger pigeons that there is a man running around.
Look,
who
you know
fell in
what?
the water. So
I don't want to give you a hard time. What's the fee?
I will.
I'll give you some extra, and we can just kind of
fee,
move.
sir, you've entered into the fees past me. I'm just here to make sure that no troublemakers find their
Well, I
way in.
assumed you knew the fee for me to get further in.
No, you negotiate that with the madame.
Oh, where's the madame?
Well, I'm not going to bring you to the madame until we figure out why you're sopping wet at our entryway.
I just told you.
Right, but I've been
I
told
was
through
pushed
deep state messenger
into-
pigeons that there's an individual who has gotten wet.
I'm sorry. Are you saying that all of us in cloaks that are drenched look the same to you?
Wow, that's discrimination.
You know what? Let me speak to the manager. I would like to see your supervisor.
All right, Kevin.
I was gonna say his new name is Sir Karen the First, but it's pronounced
Can I?
Caron.
You know what?
Caron.
It's been a really long day. Can I please just go take a
Get
bath?
a hooker.
All right. Here's what we'll do. I will escort you to the madame,
Okay,
That's fine.
that's fair.
and we'll take care of that situation there.
Like you're in the
So
Is your
both
friend
guards-
going to be okay?
I
Guarding
hear
the
all
front by
this up
himself?
there.
Edward the Ninth will be fine.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying.
We're
that
both-
guy who shoved me off the bridge into the water could come in here.
Right,
and
the
you're gonna
both of
just
us
leave
are
your
going to
friend?
escort you to ensure that there's no more issues.
Okay.
There's plenty of other individuals behind our area.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Let's
So
just.
both guards get off the post, and they bring your sopping wet ass over here.
Nothing else is stopping. Just your ass.
Yeah, that's kind of odd, actually.
Andy,
Hold on,
you
one
see coming down the steps.
Wait, sorry. Both of them or one of them?
Both of them are going with
Oh,
you because
okay.
they said there's more guards behind them, so they're not too worried.
Okay. Well, I've got an escort.
Yeah, that's what it is. Andy, you see coming down the steps a sopping wet Edward II with two guards coming up behind him.
You're that guy that bandit stole the money from and then shoved me off the bridge. I was crazy. Anyway,
was crazy.
You know
I can't
what?
believe somebody
Actually,
would do that.
I
It
know.
seems like such poor
but
planning.
you know what? We both had a hard day.
I
What was
seem
the
to have
fee?
lost my money's
I know.
purse.
I'll cover
Do
both
you?
of us because I
That would
am
be
just.
great.
I just want to go take a bath at this point, and I will just take my monies.
So the madame looks at Andy. Do you know this individual?
Yes, I saw him outside when the sopping wet bandit grabbed my money's purse, and he must have shoved him into the water. And I'm going to use my natural charisma to cast Charm Person on the lady.
Okay.
It's not really magic, but I have bard magic.
I don't know. You got the Riz.
Is that what the kids are calling
He's
it
the
these
wizard
days?
over here.
So she needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Side note, Huey's up in the corner there. Man, I hope the other guys are okay.
Yeah, I'll just do everything. I feel like they're getting laid right now.
Well, I'm definitely getting screwed.
All right, so you cast charm on her?
Yeah.
What are the rules of charm?
You just so she has to make a wisdom saving throw of 12.
Or else she strips.
She got a 13.
So technically she does make it. And well, I guess technically with the magic she would know that I'm trying to cast magic on her, but it's not really magic.
There's no
in
magic
there.
in this era, so she just feels a
would
little
know
bit-
I'm kind of like trying to give her the old wink
So
wink.
she looks at you and she's just kind of like, well, sir, you need to pick one of the women. I'm sorry that I know I'm very enticing.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I wanted the
sexier
best.
than a confident woman with power, but that's just me. That's just me, and that's fine.
All right, so
But this gentleman, he says, since my money purse was stolen, he will cover my.
Okay.
I've got both of us.
okay.
Yes.
Well, how about you get warm at the bath and we'll sort out your clothing situation.
You can't get any wetter, right? Am I right?
Hey, this guy.
And why don't you have a pick of your choice? You can have Candy, Sandy, or Bandy.
Very Italian names.
They're spelled Italian.
I got it.
That's what it is.
So you have three women to choose from.
Okay.
They all seem like general courtesans.
All right,
One's
who's got the
blonde.
biggest boobs?
Candy.
Candy? I'm going Candy.
Yeah.
I knows what I like.
There's
What?
some big old titties.
So Candy comes over to you, begins to hang off your shoulders, starts to rub your chest, and she begins to kind of forcibly kind of push you in the back. It's time to go to the back rooms then.
Okay. I'm not even like pushing back. All right, let's go.
So she begins to walk back with you.
What, I'm trying to get information.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drill her till I know everything. All right. I'm gonna
Alright.
get her in the back room and bang this
So while
out.
you're heading
until
up
we know
that
what's
way,
going
and
on.
Dan's got 4 guards standing around him as he derobes.
You know
Lucky.
what? I've had more.
Why are they
before.
still standing around him? Didn't he pay?
He did pay.
What are these?
They're-
Now these girls are just into it.
they're all just convenient.
just
They just haven't
disrobe
left
quicker.
yet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do things in a timeline that makes kind of like sense here. So Houston, you're back in the room here trying to fiddle with the device. And as you're playing with the different dials, eventually,
I'm also
hold
playing
on.
with
I
different
was about to say, I
dials.
wish somebody would play with my dial, if you know what I mean.
eventually you hear a clicking from the first and the second dial. Spinning the third one. It feels like it's been about 10 minutes, and like you feel like your comrades have been doing other things during this period.
Probably having more fun than me.
You feel the third one click. As it clicks, you see the dial sink into the ground, and you hear like a rumbling sound.
I am not going to tell them what I found. That's for sure. Screw those guys.
Either. Just be careful of the giant boulder that's gonna chase you.
As the rumbling
darts.
goes off, you hear in the hallway. Did you guys hear that? What's going on in there?
Wait, am I over here now with the guards? Or the different?
Well, there's
You're-
more
you're
guards.
technically off map. You're kind of here at the pool. The guards are going to start vacating. They're not actually guarding you. I'm just saying right now.
Okay.
You have 4 guards around you if
I
you're
mean,
trying to do
that's
anything
fair.
while doing things with Huey.
Does anything open?
You don't visibly see anything opening up.
I do.
Well, I solved the puzzle, yes.
Yes. It sank into the ground, so your assumption is that's solving it.
I'm going to push the things back into it.
Okay. As you push it back in, there's no longer that 1 inch. So as you push it back in, you
Mm-hmm.
can see that it goes flush against the wall.
Okay.
now.
Oh, you should
And then
pull it
I'm
out.
going to look around to see if I can see if anything opened near me.
Give me a perception roll.
Do I have to?
Yeah,
we both know this won't go well.
Exactly.
I perceive a
Wow.
4.
Wow.
I
You
told
don't see
it's
any
not
difference in the
gonna go
room.
well.
But I feel as though you wouldn't have seen that anyway. So
11, it's not much better.
That's not much.
I mean, that's better than a 4.
true.
By about 7.
We're
Actually.
better
by
than
simple
11.
math.
11.
11? No, you don't see any changes in this room. It looks like how it is when you came in.
Is there another room I could go to, or?
That's the door right there. I made sure these are connected
Oh,
properly.
I go through that door.
You got like stuck in this room.
It's got like a weird shine to it. I couldn't see the
Yeah,
door.
no, I made sure that these are all connected properly so that the doors are accurate when you're looking at the
Never do I see anything.
Walking into this room, you see what appears to be a desk. It looks almost like a role play room. Like this is supposed to be like the strict person in
Oh, as you
charge.
said, there's a bunch of dice. A DM screen.
Because you also see a lot of bondage tools, such as whips, and I think they only had whips back then. So.
I knew it was a rub and tug.
They didn't have whips back then, you think?
No, I said I think they only had whips back then.
Oh.
I was gonna say like ball gags and stuff, but I'm pretty
They
sure
probably have something similar.
Yeah, they've
similar.
Gags. Ah, yes, a Renaissance
balls.
version of a ball gag. It's made of
You
wood.
see a Renaissance version of a ball gag, a leather Renaissance version of a gimp mask.
I take that. Put it in my pocket for later. Never know when you're going to need one of those.
As you walk in the room, you see the door is slightly ajar. So you see the light coming in from the hallway or the next room over. And in that, across the light coming through, you see the shadows passing by it as if maybe somebody's walking by that door.
That's terrifying. What else do I see?
Shadows scare Houston.
My only weakness, shadows. I look around the room to see if anything seems out of place or like a secret passage opened.
Give me a passive perception. No, you don't see anything. I'll just go with your passive for now.
Then I will roll.
You actually closed your eyes.
I see nothing.
What was it, a 1?
2 for a total of 3.
I felt like there's something in the room. Let me double check.
And that,
He's like, is there anything here?
do I feel a breeze? Everybody knows if you close your eyes, you can feel things better.
It's true. You can hear better. You could hear that something had moved.
Oh.
While this is going on, Andy, you're being escorted through the
you.
back rooms.
Andy.
I'm the worst person to be looking for things.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Dan moved you to the bed.
I did. I assumed they were here.
Yeah, let me see my courtesan.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There's Brandy, Candy,
Yeah, okay.
Landy,
I think it was
Mandy?
candy. I think it was candy.
Shandy,
Candy.
Candy.
So she walks you through the rooms. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. You notice an absurd amount of guards. You find it a bit weird that
Like
there's this many
watching me?
guards. Watching both of you walk through the rooms.
Oh, okay.
Now,
And in the rooms. There's peepholes. They're watching.
Like an eyes wide shut kind of situation.
and then there you go.
Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks, man.
Nice. 69. Oh, is this family friendly? Because I just made it.
No,
up.
we're at Dungeons and Nails, so I'm just gonna put
That's true. You gotta be at least 21 to make the drinks. We
You notice pretty much a guard in every room.
All these guys are aiming crossbows at me. It's gonna be really hard for me to maintain
But
erection.
she seems unfazed by the
possible.
guards, walks you all the way into the back room, and then quietly closes the doors.
Okay.
She then gets onto the bed, and she begins to just look at you, waving her arm around. So what can I do for you?
You guys about to roleplay?
No, I'm leaving it here. She's clothed right now. You're
Tell her to
literally-
pop a titty. Somebody let me make all the alcoholic drinks and drink them and drink while we're doing this. This is a bad idea. Oh, anyway, pop a titty.
Passively looking around the room, Andy, you see it's kind of odd. Like the bed wasn't here at some point. Like maybe it was rushing.
It only just loaded in.
Like the bed was just rushed, put in there. You see kind of scrape marks as if the bed had been moved around recently.
Oh.
They don't look like they were pleasurable scrape marks. Like it was moving of the bed.
Can you describe a pleasurable scrape mark to me?
So, non-pleasure is a straight line. Pleasure is the one that kind of goes like this.
It's more of a groove.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. This is gonna need a rating warning at the start of the episode.
Anyway.
Yeah, I guess. Sup, girl?
Didn't think I'd get this far.
She looks at you and she says, "You've paid. It's whatever you want."
Oh. Right, after about 3.5 minutes, I begin to question her, if you know what I'm saying.
They banged.
Oh, thank you. All right, yeah.
I thought they were playing.
I'm going to ask her about
Less at least
the
5.
bathhouse while touching her.
Where are you touching her?
So while I perform certain acts that I won't go
Roll a
into,
persuasion.
I'm going to
Roll performance.
try to link in. There you go. Try to link in some questions. I lifted her up over my head.
Yes.
I did the old dirty dancing.
Yeah. Well, your head's in her.
She's like, "You
in
wanted
her
to just
dress.
dance?"
You're just checking it out. Checking the engine, so to speak.
Persuasion, you said?
Checking under
15.
the hood.
15.
Yeah.
So
I
she
asked
pretty
her
much-
about the healing properties.
She says that they've been around for a while.
right.
Things seem to heal a little bit quicker than normal.
Sure.
Some people are seeming to be attracted to this area. She recently noticed
That's how
that
you know she's
the
clean.
guards have increased in there. She finds it a bit odd. She's not a fan of them. There used to only be the 2 guards that guarded the back room, but now
She's
there
telling
appears to be
everything.
one almost in every room.
I'm really persuasive while banging. This is all while banging. She says,
with all the guards?
"Has this bed recently been put here?"
She says that the guards have been moving furniture around. They seem to be looking for things, but there's certain hours that they just conduct operations like normal. But then there's other hours where they all are brought to the bathroom and everyone's kind of like basically looking and moving stuff around.
Really? What are they looking for?
She doesn't know what that is because she's always escorted out of the room before they begin their investigations.
That's fair. I was trying to think of another funny position to do.
18 plus.
Wasn't before this episode.
Technically, you can't see what I'm doing, so it's still okay.
Wow.
I can. I need a cold shower.
Me too.
If you want to roll persuasion, she might lean into a little bit more.
I mean, she's already leaning over.
Give her the old charisma roll.
It's cocked. If you know what I'm saying. That was a 6, unfortunately. I tried a little something she wasn't into.
You tried a little something and you finished and she was
She made
not
a funny
happy.
face, didn't quite answer a few questions correctly.
Or you were too good.
Sorry,
in
I didn't stretch beforehand.
or you were too good in the performance and she couldn't
That's
think
what
right.
it was.
You're
Kind of
welcome.
took a little solo performance
right.
a little there.
While Andy's finishing over there, Dan,
All right.
I have to finish up my interrogation.
the guards all escort you over there. You're now nothing but in a Roman towel.
a Roman.
It's different. And we're so.
You're wearing nothing but a Roman towel, and there's 3 overweight men with like weird Roman senator haircuts. next to you.
Tell me
Those
what
are
a
quite
Roman
a
Senator haircut
I'm
is.
assuming it's the one where they would cut the top of the head and they got like the bowl cut going on.
Like a Friar Tuck?
Yeah.
And their towels are tinted, if you know what I
No,
mean.
their towels aren't being worn right now. They're all
Oh,
just
they
naked.
just full blown
Right.
free balling.
And the guards all leave your area, Dan. They all head back to the
You see a lot of schlongs.
There you go, man. Don't want to be left out.
All right, now you're naked with 3 old men.
Hot.
Dan will also be performing an interrogation.
Hey, check to see if anything opened in that area.
Give me a
I don't want to look to see if anything opened.
look around. Give me a perception roll.
You can find, Dan.
You know what I mean.
Is this like a sauna? Like there's a lot of like sauna.
There's a lot of steam.
But you can see the openings.
But you have full view of 3 old men.
Okay.
I mean,
Have you ever been to the
not-
locker room in a gym?
Gentlemen.
It's that.
But only
There
old
is
men.
one Captain Morganing it for you. Just talking away. Like
course.
about nothing, but
Of course.
All right, anyway.
just swinging away.
I'm like, gentlemen, it has been quite a day. So when do the women show up?
So one of them looks at you. Well,
You're quite flexible, sir. But I'm just gonna. I got something in my eye. Why don't you talk to me while I?
oh, the women, they're right over there. All you need to do is pay them your florins.
I did.
Your monies.
Wait a second. Who did I pay?
Well, you paid for access to the bathhouse.
I
where you
assumed it was
joined
all the whole thing.
intellectual conversation with the 3 philosophers of the senator.
Of the senator or the senate?
Of the Senate.
Oh, okay.
No, just the senator.
I thought like one senator
Go
had 3
on.
philosophers.
There's
And
quite
wine.
the
There's
wealthy.
free wine at the bathhouse.
One comes over to you, Dan, and he walks right up to you, and he puts his hands on his hips, and he goes, "Would you like to be challenged to a duel of the wits?"
I don't know. Maybe
The answer's
stand
always
5
yes.
feet away. Sorry, 5 Roman feet away.
Everything's Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta specify.
Give me a perception roll.
I
Roman
don't
perception.
wanna perceive. Oh, dang, I can see everything so well. I got a 19. The
You see
detail.
everything. None of the women are naked.
And then I look around at the gentleman and I go, oh, I feel better about myself actually now.
So the guy standing over you with his hands on his hips, full free ball in it.
okay.
Between his legs on the wall, you see something that looks out of place.
Sir, could you spread it a little bit more there?
Sir, can you lift the sack up a little? Thank you.
Since you're looking for something out of the place, on the back wall you see what appears to be 2 potted plants. And on the wall appears to be a circular compass-looking weird thing. None of the lines line up properly on it.
What's that?
Oh, that!
Yeah.
Well, you see, like, he just swings hard.
Okay, sir. Well, thank
I'm
you for pointing.
so glad I am not in the
That is one of the
bathhouse.
ancient Roman art pieces.
Come in and there's another
Ancient.
dude.
Ancient.
How long ago is ancient? I thought we
I
were
was here before I was here.
thought we
And
were
look at how
ancient.
old I am. Look at how low I hang. I'm very old.
It was
You
here
know what?
before I got here. That makes it ancient.
You do
you know what?
realize to your character this is the present, right? Not ancient times.
I know. He said it was ancient.
That is-
Yeah,
Ben
yeah,
said it.
that's ancient.
The device
know.
is ancient.
Yeah.
And I was curious what that meant relative to now.
About 10 minutes.
Give or take.
All right. I walk up to her. I go, yes, it seems like some sort of modern art
As you
piece.
attempt to go near the art piece, 2 of the men are just walking
Anciently
behind you,
modern.
still completely naked.
Of course.
I wanted to challenge you to a battle of the wits.
What kind of wits are we talking about? Because you're just kind of swinging over there, and not that kind of duel, sir.
Why, we'll talk in riddles and see who can solve the appropriate riddles.
Okay. You know what? Hit me with a riddle, sir.
We're not actually going to do normal riddles.
Nope.
You're going to roll to see if you can conclude the
I
riddle.
like the idea that you wandered into a bathhouse and some drunk asshole was like, I'm going to tell you some questions.
What the fuck?
I like Andy's version much better than mine.
It's not even like it was like a casual conversation. He was like, "Hey, what's up? This is my penis. I'm gonna tell you some questions now."
All right, back with Houston real quick. We'll go back to the naked penis.
Came out of
Hold on,
nowhere.
before we do that,
I'm trying to up the Danisms
I
over
know,
here.
the
in this corner.
timeline. So timeline wise, did he make the thing? Like, did he do his?
At
dial
about this
before?
point, you've heard a weird low rumble. No
Okay.
one seems to be too phased by it. But
Bat starts to swirl.
Okay, so
and Andy, at your point, you've been wrapping up, and now you hear the weird rumble as well.
okay, so I
I just assumed that was
okay.
me though.
Little rumbly in the tumbly.
So, okay, Houston, are you doing anything?
Well, I didn't see anything out of the ordinary in this room. So
Maybe open your eyes and try again.
I look one more time.
my God.
Just to be on the safe side. I put the gimp mask in my pocket. I'm gonna need that for later. I still don't see anything, so I'm gonna sneak out of this room and start
As you go
exploring.
to the
Why are you
doorway,
using
looking
that?
into the next hallway.
I'm drunk.
That's
I'm
fair.
not actually. His back's turned. It's
You
fine.
put him over one more, Dan? I put him two. Yeah, one more room. Yeah. As you look through the crack, you see this individual. He's kind of leaning against the wall like this. He's kind of like snoozing, kind of like dozing off.
You
slightly.
see, like the snot
Okay,
bubble.
okay,
Right.
okay.
But in Roman.
I'm gonna try to
Roman
sneak
snot-
around
Roman
him.
snot bubble. Yeah.
All right, give me a sneak.
Do I get advantage because he's half asleep?
Yes.
All right.
You're going to need it. 'Cause you're
I know. That's why I asked.
Nah, you got this, bro.
You got this. You got this.
Actually, I probably had it.
Yeah. You got this.
19 plus 7, so a lot.
Going into the next room, that room in
26.
particular just has a lot of draperies. It has a lot of cloth, nothing in particular. Moving into the next room, you see a bed, and there's another door leading into the main hallways.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
So that this room's not connected to that one?
No.
Okay.
Though I have them set up that way intentionally. So,
Do I see anything in this room?
you just see the bed. You see what appears to be the bed has been moved around, marks in the ground.
I look under the bed.
Looking under the bed, you don't see anything.
All right, just make sure.
Trap door.
I leave this room.
Poking your head out the door,
Sneakily.
you see a guard guarding the door to the left. Nothing on the right at the moment. The guard to the left does appear to be attentive.
Does the room look open?
The door is open behind him. There doesn't appear to be a door. In that room, at the angle you're at, you see what appears to be the symbol that you twisted, but on the ground there. Big.
Ooh, this is going to be rough. Either I kill him
Or seduce him.
or seduce him.
Or seduce him. I like Andy's plan.
Why not both?
All right,
Kill him with seduction.
here
If you want to
goes-
think about it, Andy can go.
No, I'm
Okay.
going. I'm sneaking by him.
The guy that's looking cleanly down the hallway?
Man,
Yeah,
I
that
wonder.
cleanly down the hallway, meaning I can step. That's the plan.
To sneak attack him
Yeah.
as he's looking basically in your direction.
Okay, fine. I throw.
I mean,
a-
you can roll it. I'm
No,
just
no,
letting
no,
you know.
no. I throw a hidden dagger. They had those in Assassin's Creed,
They
right?
did.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
It's a
I'll do one of
Roman hidden
those.
dagger.
I throw my Roman hidden dagger at him.
All right, give me a attack roll.
Just take my hidden blade.
I mean, didn't Ezio have the gun?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, I'm
a
gonna use
cannon on his wrist.
Yeah, needed to
Which
recalibrate the
would've
spring.
Blown off his wrist.
All right,
in
here we'll
real
see if we can
life.
hit the guard.
No, I didn't. I hate this freaking game.
So the dagger
Hey,
goes
hey,
out,
You Roman hate this.
I Roman hate this.
and you hear, and it goes pink right next to his head.
Must have been the wind.
He,
Hey, somebody's out there.
hey, what was that?
What?
Oh, look at this, Governor.
Tea and crumpets in Rome.
Hello, Roman governor.
He looks down, grabs the dagger. What was that?
As he's looking at it, I throw another one.
I mean, you know what?
I have two.
It turns into a cartoon.
Am I the only one picturing Lego Batman?
Got it in one.
16.
As he's looking at it, the dagger, thunk, he just slides down.
I'm
the-
glad he looked at that and not me.
You failed guard.
It's all part of the plan.
And I quickly pull him into the room with me,
Okay,
hide him, and whatever I can hide him in.
you put him in the bed.
Yep. I take the dagger out of his head and out of his hand, put those back on my belt, and then go into that room.
All right, entering into the hallway or the room out there.
Yeah.
In there, you see on the floor, it's just a giant version of the dial that you had already messed with. When you attempt to move the rings, they don't budge. But the inner ring seems a little more sunken at the moment than the rest of them.
I sit and wait for my friends because I feel like they have to solve their riddles.
I don't got riddles. Nobody done told me a question.
Did you look under the bed?
I was busy on top of it.
Andy, you're up.
All right, girl.
I need to move to bed.
I gotta move this bed around.
So what are you doing?
As I bend down to pick up my Roman boots, I accidentally drop one. I'm like, oh, clumsy me. And then I look under the bed.
Glancing under the bed, it looks like a normal floor, except one tile looks a little out of the place, and there appears to be a raised circular symbol on it.
Hey, what's that?
That's true, because Andy has not spoken to you.
No, I mean I have no way to talk to him unless I can talk
But
through
I did see the bed was
Eagle.
moved.
Yeah.
So I like.
I try to communicate through Eagle. Does it work?
No, it does not work.
I tried.
Hello? Oh, wrong eagle. Sorry.
Hello, this is Eagle.
Messing around with it, you see that each of it's got 3 rings, and they all kind of twist and turn. It's got a couple lines in it, and they don't look like they're lining up at the moment. And while she's just getting dressed on the bed.
Yeah. Oh, be just 1 second.
Gotta tie my Roman shoe.
Glare into the abyss, if you know what I mean.
Give me... What would be like dexterity? See how fast you can get it done to see if she's
Dex.
Just sleight of hand. We'll see if she notices that you're down there a little bit longer than needed.
He's worn out. She was good.
You quickly line them all up as if you just knew what to do magically. Like it's a video game mechanic. And
Spit on her.
as you line them all up, it begins to sink under the ground. Over by you, the second ring out begins to sink into the ground.
I knew I could count on Whistler. Let's see if
I'm like,
Edward II can
Hey,
solve
you didn't
his.
know that.
And you
was
hear a
Whistler.
weird rumbling noise,
I knew.
and this time you know it's
I
not
knew.
you.
I was like, that's weird.
My
Wonder if that did something. So I poked my head back up. So what are you doing after work?
She begins
Oh,
to...
and that, how many more clients you have after me? Actually, should have been my first question.
Actually, how many did
You
already
didn't
have
care
before?
I just started my
It's
shift.
Rome. I don't care.
I just started my shift.
Oh, thank God.
There you go.
2 hours to go. Those senators are fast.
She begins to escort you out, Andy. And as you enter into the main hallway, you see that the guards are kind of getting back in position.
One's dead. You're welcome.
Well, not where I was going through.
No, but he's dead.
He's just like looking at it.
And she begins to kind of like, with her hand on your back, kind of push you towards the direction you came in.
Sure.
But out of the corner of your eye, you see in the other side of the hallway, your buddy peeking around the corner going,
Hello.
Like when the girl's back's staring them. It's wildly inappropriate.
Wedding crashes.
Yeah.
And I hide back.
do you do anything or just let her escort you
I
out?
let her escort me out.
Okay. So she brings you back down to the bathhouse, where you see Dan is currently in a battle of riddles against 2 elderly old men who are...
There were 3.
They're telling him
One
questions.
of them didn't join you.
He's just chilling.
While he's standing in front of a symbol that you recognize as the one that you already played with. But Dan's over there naked with 2 naked
Heyo.
men. And they're all just,
I laughed.
They're sword fighting. They're sword
The
fighting.
riddle is, can you do the helicopter?
I challenge you to a helicopter contest.
This is what you see off in the distance. Andy,
Roll
as
the
you
next
enter.
area.
Am I back in the bathhouse?
You're in the back in the bath area.
All right.
You're gonna
I
want to
thank
wash
her
your
for
junk
a great
off
time, and then I tell her I will now retire to the bath.
because I need to clean up.
And then I walk into the bath area,
Okay.
and I walk behind all of the old nudes.
All of the old nudes.
One of them runs over to you like Pokemon style. I challenge you to a naked riddle.
Hard pass.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Also, why are you?
Why are you hot? And I head towards the dial while Dan's being told a question.
Okay. You see your buddy come up behind you. He's fully clothed, by the way.
Strumming my lute.
If
in
you
a
know what I mean.
sensual manner.
And I'm assuming you begin to mess with the dial on the wall with everyone there?
Yes.
Give me sleight of hand to see if anybody notices.
Well,
I would say stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do stealth then. Yeah.
Damn it. Ooh, that was good.
11.
As you begin to start messing with it, you feel a strong hand grab you on the shoulder. You get spun around real quick, and there's one of Dan's naked old men.
Oh, okay. I was about to hidden blade this motherfucker.
So, what are you doing on the wall over there? And he strikes a pose.
None of your concern. Mind your business, old man.
That is very rude of you. Why are you...
Agreed. You should not touch me.
I don't think you know the time period we're in.
I mean, I still have personal rights.
I don't think
I'll
you
agree.
know.
I should not have spoken to you. I should have gotten the gods instead.
Yes, probably.
Well,
And
then
if
I'm
you
going to go do that right
I will
now.
most likely have to murder you.
Wait, what?
So here are our options. You could go back to the bath and frolic in your nudity. Oh, I can pull you over to those shadows and we can have words with you and my little friend here. Think.
Give me intimidation.
Since I showed my knife, can I have advantage?
Yeah, I'll give you that. If you're actually popping the
I
blade.
did, yeah. It's a 14.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I believe I have to go challenge our other friend to another riddle.
No.
You keep with what you're doing, but please don't touch the ancient artifacts.
I'll try my hardest. No promises.
He goes back over to Dan. So anyway,
I almost died.
I immediately am like,
all right, Dan. Out of the corner of your eye, you can see him doing this. Do you do anything while he's doing this?
Ask
Distract
me a
him with your-
question.
I don't have any riddles prepped. It was just going to be a simple.
Well,
dice roll.
then what is the point of challenging me?
Challenge
to
me? Have you been drinking
a battle
too?
of wits? No. I'm just like that.
At this point,
I'm
while
just
Dan's trying to
dumb.
figure out and slurring what he's doing in these riddles, you've been drinking quite a bit of wine, Dan.
Yeah.
You're feeling very strong.
I am feeling magnificent.
Yeah, you've been drinking from their giant. Women are coming over just pouring you wine.
I'm
'cause you're having
drinking
to-
out
your
of this
gullet.
lead cup. This lead-based cup. I think that's what they had.
I'm sure.
no, I would say like clay.
I think it's ceramics.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah.
I think Royals had lead because they had like lead poisoning and stuff.
I don't know if it was in this
You're
era.
not a royal.
While you're having these debates, drinking your wine, getting intoxicated, behind you, you hear a thunk. And you hear his light rumble near where he's at.
Should not have had that second round if you know what I
Wine
mean.
got caught in my throat.
Over by you, Houston, the third ring drops. The whole section begins to lower into the ground, revealing a staircase going in a circular motion down.
I go down it.
You're not even waiting.
Nope. Why am I gonna wait for them? They ain't getting to me. There's 7,000 guards between me and them.
Do you guys want to try and get over there, or do you want to just let Huey go down?
I go, I'm sorry, but it sounds like candy's done, so it's my turn. Gentlemen, you have a great rest of your evening. And I just leave.
All right, they let you go. There's no reason to be
Awesome.
locked in.
And I'm going to turn around, strum my lute, and walk out of the bathhouse entirely.
At the front door?
Yeah.
Okay. Dan, yep.
And when I go out, I'm going to, because I saw where Huey went, I'm going to circle around, climb the building, go along the rooftop.
as you're going along the side, you see 3 dead bodies just tucked
No,
away.
no, he does not. I hid them very well.
I glance
But
in
he
the
would know where to
pigeon-
look.
I glance in the pigeon coop. Nice.
And that's a lot of dead pigeons.
Do I see any
You
guards
see
here?
2 guards in the front door, so you can't go in that way. Without
I know, but I'm over here, aren't I? Because I had to go through here.
no,
Yeah.
because the bathhouse goes this way.
Then how was Andy over here the whole time?
I got
He
let
got
out,
escorted.
and then-
Oh my
Because
because we don't move
he
the
asked
This
mini-
is what
Candy.
happens when you don't move the figures appropriately and let me do it.
There we go.
Way to go, Ben!
God dang it! All right, I follow my friend, and then I walk out. Go,
Did
oh,
you
wait.
get your clothing, or are you just butt naked now?
Yeah, I grabbed it on my way
He's
out.
freeballing
I'm
it.
just making
On the
sure.
way in here.
With Dan, he could be free balling the rest of the adventure.
I mean, I didn't put it on. Said I've got it.
holding it though.
No, I got it
you.
back.
He just said, wait for me. And you turn around to see your friend holding wet clothes.
I
and he's
assumed
naked.
they had dried my
They're
clothes.
a little drier. They're no longer sopping wet.
Yeah,
You
thank
do
you.
know a timer, and they don't really have a method of drying.
You throw these in the dryer. It's a bunch of
they
slaves
do.
just going.
Exactly.
So as you scoot
7
around,
of them
Andy,
passed
we're
out.
going to say that you made your way through. Huey, you've gone down the stairs. So I'm just going to say you guys got through the whole zigzag.
made our way
here.
down.
And I came out and I went,
Oh,
oh
shit.
shit.
Way downtown.
And I followed him.
Go
Like, wait for me.
Houston, so I didn't do this part because this part's all going to be for voice, just text, unless we have to do something.
Okay.
Me talking, narration. That's the word.
Totally.
I had a lot of those
Are
drinks
you gonna
too.
do it?
Okay.
This is not a good cutscene. That's all I'm saying.
As you begin to walk down the stairs, Huey,
I trip.
things begin to look weird and odd. The material you use for the walls is black and sleek.
They're
There's
pulsating.
yellow, like pulsating lines going between them, kind of separating them in a different way. And as you make it to the bottom, it goes from being silent to you hearing a few people in front of you.
You're Spider-Man?
Yeah. Okay.
About 100 feet over, you see what appears to be 2 Roman guards. Behind them, you see what appears to be the crumbled wall of something connecting somewhere else.
Oh, something connecting somewhere else.
As if that's how they got
wall.
in. And you just hear, they're too far away to be able to make out what they're saying. But in front of them is a big glowing orb.
I want it.
Behind them are 3 pedestals with something glowing on each of them.
I want them. Oh, the pulsation. I sneak up
Okay.
and I schnick them.
He's just going to go all 100 feet up to them without making any noise.
Yeah.
Every step you take, you do hear a light echo from the footsteps.
Echo.
Because of the way this room is made up, it's just very echoey. So your call if you want to make that. I need you to make stealth rolls if you want.
How many do I need?
actually him
Give
just
me
saying
one
it.
at disadvantage. I'm just going to do 1.
Sneaky.
Hey, one of them was okay.
Yeah, but that's the problem. 14.
14. You managed to get right up to the 3 pedestals. This puts you about 20 feet away from the 2 Roman individuals. As you're this close, you notice the 2 Roman individuals. Their armor is not your standard guards. They're in full-blown armor. It's got gems. It's got like designs. It's very ornate.
So
it's very
royal.
pulsating. It's very velvety and purple.
Like a tactical gear.
Yeah, but if I know
AK-47s.
anything, their necks are exposed.
One of them is wearing a helmet, which appears to be like very fancy. It's almost ceremonial. And the other one just has a very bad haircut.
Like a bowl cut, which was considered high-end during this time.
It's actually
And when I was a kid.
But at the 3 things in front of you, what you see are 3 pieces of what appears to be that weird metal. They're about 12 inches tall, and they're slanted at the bottom and the top. And then there's the yellow line glowing down the middle. They're hovering and twirling in front of you, all 3 of them.
Have the guards seen me?
The guards have not. You've managed to get this close.
Nice.
Just when
And then we
you
come bumbling.
I
down.
was
in a
like,
situation
at this time,
like
with you
this.
standing there, you see a naked man. I'm assuming you got dressed. So
half dressed.
After.
He put a shirt on.
Still pulling on my Roman boots.
you 2 come down the exact same stairs. 80 feet in front of you, you see Houston.
Oh, no.
In front of 3 glowing pedestals. And then behind him, you manage to see the same thing. 2 guys that are very well dressed. There's a
They're
destroyed
not
wall.
facing us, right?
No, they're still looking at the orb.
I kill them. Hopefully.
Well, let's see what they want to do first.
No, I don't care what they want to do.
Give me another stealth roll.
I turn around.
I'm like pulling out a bow and arrow.
Hey, I got one too.
All right, give me a stealth roll. Disadvantage if you're going to make that last 20-foot walk over to them.
I'm gonna draw an arrow and just aim for the guy without a helmet to make sure.
Get ready.
Yeah.
Get ready. 10.
10. As you get about 10 feet away, your echo begins to reverberate outwards. Super loud. Both of them turn around.
Being super loud.
It's the assassin's order!
Prove it. Maybe I'm a Templar.
You're wearing a hoodie!
No, I'm not.
I shoot an arrow at the one without a helmet.
I'll give you advantage on that ahead of time. Go ahead.
I'm trying to
Because
distract
you
them
said
do
you prepped
something.
it in case he didn't succeed.
He prepped it because he knew I was going to fail. No. Yes.
15.
15. As you're sitting there arguing your amazing counter argument to you're an assassin.
I said I was a Templar.
It's true. He did.
I
say
said the word.
I said your counter argument to you're an assassin. You see an arrow whiz by your head. It actually catches a little bit of your hoodie and goes right into the guy without a helmet.
That was the assassins, my dude. Schnick right into the throat as he's distracted, hopefully. Can I try to get a schnick in as he's distracted or not? It's fine. If
I'll
you say
give
no.
you a normal, no advantage. But
It's
I'll
fine if
give
you
you a
say
shot
no.
at it.
Yeah, I get it because I shot an arrow.
Don't worry about it.
As you come up with your hand, he catches your wrist.
Okay, you were right. I was an assassin. You caught me. Didn't plan this. Normally it goes better. I'm British.
Do you two want to do anything in particular? You're 100 feet away from that situation at the moment.
Well, he's screwed.
I follow you.
I mean, we only lose 33% of our assassins. That's not that bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, 66%. That's
All right,
passing
roll
grade.
initiative.
I mean, I already killed one of them. I don't know what else more I can do.
Oh, Jesus. This dice is going thrown
Yeah,
out.
that one. You need to rotate your dice tray.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
you
You
go.
didn't do it right.
Yeah. See, 15.
Is it under there still?
No, not
What are you looking for?
just something to write it down. It's not that big a deal. I can do it on the phone. It's only the one guy, so I don't have to track too much. What'd you get?
19.
19?
5.
5?
15.
15. Okay. Yeah, just get rid of this whole building. We're going to put you in and you here. And then over by your tablet, Huey, is going to be you.
Hey! Knock it off up there.
You'd be there. It's 100.
Thank you.
And this guy. And
Hello.
Well, on the upside, his sword is slightly bent.
Good.
Ah.
So
I know how to dodge
put
bent
these
swords.
about 15 feet away from him, so 5 cubes away from behind him, between you and him.
I'm gonna die.
Wait. Here.
About there, yeah, but you can get a little.
probably.
Oh, you mean I could have touched those things?
Yeah, so they were just floating there.
God, I'm
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, a little bit.
And put this behind him, Dan. That's the orb. Okay?
Let's go touch that stuff while he's fighting.
All right. He goes first, so
Surprise.
I rolled really good with him. He's going to take 2 swings at Huey.
He misses.
It looks like he's got some, like a dark soul.
That's actually not a Dark Souls character.
It looks kind of like one.
I got a 17 and a 10.
The 10 misses.
The 10 misses?
I hope he prepped us as level 1s.
I hope so too, and I don't know how you have so much more health than me.
Because I'm better than you.
4 damage.
Okay, you did.
24 damage.
Just checking.
I mean, he may have had 3 T12s to begin with, but I may have reduced that to fit.
When you said level 1, I
would
reduced that.
very
a
much
little.
hope so, because 1d12 will kill me.
All right. Andy, you're up first.
1d8.
I'm going to move forward 30 feet and fire another arrow.
We'll do hardcore rules. You got to get by Huey. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, that's up to you.
No.
I was over here.
Yeah, it was conveniently.
Joke's on you. He was aiming at Huey.
Yeah. 21, not natural.
Hits.
Why are you laughing, Dan?
I'm glad you clarified that it was not natural.
A nat 21.
Andy's like, it'll reroll if I didn't get max number on that.
Oh, it got worse. 5 damage.
5?
Is he dead? Do we level up?
No.
Nah, worth a chat.
And then I say, duck, idiot.
Ow, I take 5.
I think Dan was next. 'cause you got a
Weird
5.
random question. Did I heal 1 health in the bathhouse?
No.
Well, you said it was a healing place and everyone
That's the
was
people
having-
feel healing, but no, you did not heal.
Okay, that's what I was just
What
curious.
you didn't realize was the bathhouse was called Silverson.
Oh God, no! There's a train.
And then a train's going to pull in and a mist.
I'm
and-
actually 100% surprised he didn't do that.
This wasn't an Assassin's Creed thing at all. It was
And I
Yeah,
shoot
half expected
my
it.
bow,
Poor
and
Houston.
I
I'm the one that
probably
failed.
missed with an 11.
You did.
I did.
All right, Huey.
I swing my,
Duh.
well, I stab my rapier. I don't swing it.
It's true. Well, depending
It's a
on
pokey.
the type of rapier.
It's a
is.
pokey
And
one.
your ability to wield it.
That is true.
It's a pokey one. Does a 12 hit?
12 does hit.
Oh, really?
Well,
Yep.
we found its AC.
All right.
I did reduce him to be a level.
That's good because I
he
was,
looks more intimidating than he is.
I was pretty sure I was dead here.
He's a trust fund guard.
We're going to take that one.
Expensive armor.
11 damage.
11. As you stab him, he's like, "Damn assassins!"
Damn Templars!
He collapses on you.
I stab him again for good measure.
Yeah,
Double
damn
tap. That's what they teach us in the Assassin's Order.
That's true. They do
All right,
teach us
the
that.
guards are both dead.
I take the orb.
You grab the orb?
Yeah.
As you grab the orb, the entire facility begins to shake. Pieces of the ceiling around you begin to fall and crumble to the ground.
I grab one of the things before something crumbles on
As
it.
you grab the thing, you level up to level 5 and your class is unlocked.
Hell yeah!
I think we all should grab one.
I choose not to.
I grab his then and level to 10.
I want to play on hardcore mode.
You're going to level to 5. You've been using bard abilities, but now you actually have the magical spells and stuff like that.
Wait, we legit
I'm
level
a
up to level 5?
You're going to 5 and you're
Superhero.
gaining your class.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm an assassin finally.
I'm a superhero.
I finally succumbed
Post this
to
if you
the
guys did
order.
want to change classes at all. This is your opportunity to do so because this will unlock the class, so obviously you could be whatever class. But it's only for one swap, so if you do change, don't every session, Dan. This week I'm gonna be.
I am... Okay, fine.
But as you grab them and you feel power imbuing through you, as your pieces begin to meld with your hands, leaving a mark on your palm, like a weird line that glows.
Ow. I always knew I was better than Ezio.
The whole facility begins to crumble. Pieces, like giant boulders, begin to fall from the ceilings. At one point, you see one fall, and the water from the bathhouse begin to pour into here.
I drank some.
Old man sweat.
I got parched.
What do you guys do?
Run. Escape.
As you guys begin to run back up the stairs, you realize the entire building you're standing on is crumbling and rumbling around you. The whole facility is going down. The second floor is collapsing as you guys are parkouring out, doing rolls, sliding underneath the beams. Explosions are going off as fire is igniting oils that shouldn't be ignited. The entire city begins to crumble, and as you guys run out the front door and up and over the bridge into the countryside, you turn around to see the entire area fall into a sinkhole in the middle.
We jump.
I look
and
at
as we're
Whistler.
jumping, we turn around and we see it. We go, bye, bitches.
And I look at Whistler. We agree that was Edward's fault.
Agreed.
And as you look back at the horror that you think you have started,
I don't think it's horror.
the
I put a
the orb in your hand begins to glow, and it beams a map of the area, and you see 3 more areas begin to light up.
If I know anything about Assassin's Creed and
Man.
what's that game I'm thinking of? Borderlands. Those are the vaults we need to go to.
I don't think we're in Rome anymore.
I'm pretty sure that one's in Paris.
Are we going to Paris?
We are now because I mentioned it.
It's true.
And that is the conclusion to today's session.
Thank God I have to pee so bad.
Look at all the beer you've been drinking with glitter.
Shiny poo.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was the conclusion of what I originally wrote for this. Now, I have the storyline written out for where this is going. If you do want to see more of this, we needed to put 2 test episodes out because the first one always does better in comparison to the follow-ups. If you want more of this adventure, you need to let us know by giving this video a like, subscribe to the channel through it, and leave us a comment down below. And if you want to know more about Assassin's Creed's lore, as a fun hobby, I make videos about that on a gaming lore channel.
It's true, he does.
I need better hobbies. But anyway...
Agreed.
But yes, if you guys enjoy this, let us know in the comments down below. We'll be back very soon with more of the band while we sort out if you guys want more of this. We're also working on Miscreation. I am working on another Silverton idea, and Huey's got a Marvel Zombies idea that will come out within the next 6 months.
Maybe. Give or take.
You never said which 6 months. It could be 6 months at the end of the 6 months.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time right here.
I have to pee so bad.
Bye.